In this video, we'll show you how to transform sermons into blog posts in mere minutes. Let's get started.
Let's start off with the prompt. To access this prompt, you just need to navigate to the link in the description. Go to the table of contents. Everything's anchor linked for you, so you just need to click there. They'll scroll you down here and just go to the first one. Once you've found the prompt, it's in the asterisks right here. Copy and paste the whole thing down to the asterisks. Once you have that, you'll need to go to a large language model of your choice. I always use Poe. The reason for it is that it offers several free large language models. To access any one of them, you would just go to the main screen, pick what large language model you want. It has some of its official bots here. I prefer the Claude family of LLMs. The best free one is the Sonnet. I also tested this prompt using a number of large language models. Claude did the best, so I'm going to stick with that. And you want to paste the text in here. I'm going to check that I only copy and pasted this text. Sometimes if you copy more than what it's supposed to, it will not work. So just make sure you have everything within the asterisks and then hit enter. It's going to think for a bit, and then it will respond as a bot or a persona. It asks for a few details: sermon title, preacher name, date of the sermon, key scriptures referenced, main theme or topic of the sermon, and then sermon transcript or detailed outline. The most important one of these is number 6. If you don't know how to get your transcript, there's a number of ways to do it. If you're loading your sermons into YouTube, it's pretty easy. All you need to do is grab the YouTube video to demonstrate. I'm just going to take this one we created for building free church images with no design skills. Just copy the link and then paste it into the tool. And I'll put this in the description so you have it. And it will provide you with the full transcript. There's also another easier way to do it. It's just not as clean. You just go down to the description, click more, scroll down to the bottom of that description, click show transcript. You can copy and paste the whole thing. Don't worry about the transcription errors. It's going to have some errors in there. The one thing that will help, though, is to take out the timestamps. That may confuse it. There's another tool you can do outside of YouTube, and this is this CapCut tool, and it can capture your transcripts. Most of your recording tools will do this for you. You might just have to look into your recording and see where it is. For the purposes of this one, I created some details for a sermon that I made up with the help of one of my tools. The sermon title that I went with is Letting Go and Letting God, Getting Out of Our Own Way. It was by Reverend John Smith. The sermon, May 10th, 2024. The key scripture was Psalm 37:4. You can reference more than one if you like. And then the bulk of what I included is the outline. I'm going to copy and paste this whole thing so it has all the details. It's all set. Then just paste it into here. And then it provides the whole blog post. It does break it up by sections. So if you're pasting this into your CMS, whether it's WordPress or Wix or Foursquare, just be mindful of that. You'll want to not add that in. And it does it in a couple parts. A lot of the sermon summary, some body text, conclusion, and then it has an engagement prompt, which is something to inspire the readers to further action. This blog is approximately 1,000 words. It's usually a little bit under, which is fine. You don't want to have it too long because you're just creating a summary of your sermon. Also, 1,000 words is a pretty good length for a blog post. And you're almost done with everything you need for the blog post. But when you're posting it into your content management system, you'll need a few details. It'll typically ask you for a title tag, H1, meta description, and it will ask you to suggest a URL string. We did make a tool that does that for you. You can find that within the enhanced church prompts. Go to the top. It's in the blog article section, the last one. So just scroll down and you can enter in the text just like we did with the other one. You would just copy and paste everything in between the asterisks. I'm going to go the easier route here. Since I have a Poe account, click into Poe. It'll take you to this tool. And then it's just going to ask you for your blog body text. So I'm going to include everything from the intro down to the engagement prompt. Get that, you would just copy from here. You don't have to worry about taking the word counter out of each of these. It still seems to figure it out. It's going to load for a minute, and then it's going to give you the details that you need. Meta description, which you usually see beneath the title of each of the searches on the search engine results page. It's not as important for SEO as it once was, but it's still a useful aspect. Title tag is more important than most SEO components. This tool does read through your material and suggests a title based on best SEO practices. It does the same for the H1 header, which is also fairly important for SEO. And last of all, it suggests a recommended page URL. And this would just be what would go to the right of your domain. For us at Vanco, we're vancopayments.com. It'd be vancopayments.com/sermons, letting go and letting God. Your CMS may put that in a subfolder, for example, blog. That's fine. You just would need to add this to the end. That pretty much covers how to create a blog from one of your sermons. What's nice about doing this is that you created the original source of the content. All the AI did was just repurpose it into a different format. I find the AI is particularly good at this, so it usually involves fewer edits from you. You'll still want to read through it and make sure it follows your tone and voice and message. The other nice part about it is that you're not creating spam content. Some of the issues with these one-click blog generators or handful-click blog generators is that it makes it very easy to create content, and a lot of the search engines don't like that. That could get your website in trouble if you're just pumping out a lot of fluff content that's not really original or unique. Fortunately, this came from your sermon, so this is entirely from you. So using this is fine. You can post it online, and it will help your website gain a little bit more visibility. All the tools that we referenced are in the YouTube description, particularly the 50 enhanced church prompts. You can access that by clicking the link in the description. We'll also have a marketing strategy ebook. It covers the top 20 strategies that we see churches use to gain the most impact. Lots of these strategies are free or low cost, which makes them suitable for pretty much any church. We hope this was helpful along with all the other tools we have offered. Our goal is to build the resources and materials you need to better empower yourself to serve your community, because we're always releasing new material and sharing it online. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for our latest free templates, instruction, and tools to help grow your community.
Congratulations! You've just seen how easy it is to generate a first draft using AI. But before you share it with your congregation, take advantage of Vanco's new content editor, designed specifically for churches. This AI tool goes beyond simple grammar checks. It's trained on faith-based content, ensuring your message uses the language your members and guests expect. Get an instant grade on your content's effectiveness, plus receive targeted suggestions for improvement. Take your AI-generated content to the next level. Visit the link in the description to explore Vanco's content editor today.